For runes, I take armor yellows, magic penetration reds, magic resist per level blues, and movement speed quintessences. For masteries, I take 9, 21, 0, taking the magic damage and offense, and basic defensive masteries. Now to start the game, we want to buy the machete and 5 health potions. You level up your despair, and take out the wolf camp popping one of those health potions. Now you take out the blue buff using smite if necessary, and using health potions as you have to. Normally you would come and take out the wraith camp, leveling up your E, but Warwick has actually counter jungled me this game, taking the red buff as well. So we're going to go off and try to help the top lane, or, seeing as Pantheon has escaped, we're going to go take his red buff instead. Now that we've taken his red buff, we're looking at ganking mid. This works especially well with Swain, since he can land his snare, and then we can land our stun, since he's already immobile. And that's an easy first blood with an Amumu gank. So we've farmed a little bit, and we've reached level 4. You want to max Tantrum first, and buy a Spirit Stone, and you can buy some health potions and wards if you have the money for it. A little more jungling has gotten us our boots, and because we've got the Spirit Stone, we don't need the blue buff, so we donate it to Swain. Now we're coming in for a 1v1 on Olaf. I saw before that he's already used his ultimates. We use ours to stun him. And notice I stay right in front of him so that he can't just run past me, and we can land our stun really easily for the kill. So we see a terrible situation down bot, but we're Amumu, so we're able to go in there and at least shut down the Warwick. I don't think we'll be able to take out the Lux and the Israel though. But we get a lot of farm, and we shut down a spree, so that's not too bad. With all that gold we just got, we're able to buy a Spirit of the Spectral Wraith, which will give us plenty of sustain in the jungle and a good bit of damage for ganks. Now we're playing on purple team, so a great place to gank from is their Tribrush down bottom, because they rarely ever ward it. Now we land our ultimate first, then our stun, just to set them up for the stun to land really easily, and there you go, a kill and an assist for us, and we'll just about be able to push the tower with this. With their bot lane is now dead, we're able to go take the dragon, and since they still haven't returned, I'm able to safely steal the red buff. Now we start building towards our Ryla's Crystal Scepter, always getting the Giant's Belt first, unless you're absolutely stomping the game, in which case you might go for the Blasting Wand, but the Giant's Belt is a lot of early game health and it really helps with tower diving. So we see Gragas thinking he's going to gank down bottom, but we bandage toss him over the wall, which is exactly what Amumu's bandage toss is supposed to be utilized for. We ultimate him, Swain can land his snare, and that's an easy kill for us. Now we take the bottom tower, but Warwick thinks he can come in on us, so we kill him with the Tantrum, and don't think we're going to be able to pick up any more kills since we're just about out of mana, but a good result for us. What you build first between Mercury Treads and Ryla's Crystal Scepter depends on how the enemy team is affecting you. They have obviously the Lux and the Gragas and the Olaf, which is a huge problem for the Amumu. I mean, you want to be able to run up and keep slowing people with your Rylas, so if you don't have the Merc Treads or some kind of other tenacity item, it's going to be very difficult to do that. Now this is going to be a bit of a long clip, so bear with me. The Jarvan and Vayne went on the Gragas, but they couldn't quite kill him. The Vayne decides that it's a good idea to keep chasing him though, and to be fair, that's what I would do as well. So she's running up, and it looks like he's gone up that way, so she gets the kill on him. Now we're coming in behind because the tanks are right there, so we need to take care of them. And the Israel has made the big mistake of getting really close, so we quickly take out the Warwick and then move on to the Israel. He has a lot more health than us, but every time he auto attacks, it cools down our Tantrum a little more, and we have a lot of damage right now. So he's an easy pickup for us, despite the Lux landing the snare, because we landed our bandage toss, which pulls us toward him anyway. Now we're a little bit low on the HP after that fight, so we go top and let our team push those two turrets in mid while we push this one up top. And we can even go heal against some of the creeps as we take them out. Now we've got enough gold to pick up our Ryla's Crystal Scepter, and at this point you can basically buy whatever you need, whether that's more damage, armor, magic resist, or health. We need some armor because the Olaf is really doing some damage and the Israel might be able to get us from afar, so we're going to start building towards the old gauntlet thing. Again, what Amumu is great at is landing bandage tosses over walls, and since we've got our Ryla's Crystal Scepter, there's really no way this guy's going to get away, although I did make the mistake of temporarily turning to see if I could take out that Israel. But it looks like this is actually developing into a team fight with both teams turning up. Now we're getting a bit low here, and the key to playing a tank with damage like Amumu is to know when to be in and when to be out of the fight. Now we're quite low, and so we're just dancing around looking to see what we can do without just leaving. You never just straight up leave your team to fight, because you could always help secure a kill with your bandage toss or with your Tantrum or whatever. But in this case, they didn't need us anymore, so we just go and take out the next turret. So I just decided to reveal to these guys that this video is going to be on YouTube, so they're having a little bit of fun with it. Devin Leonard wants you to add him on Facebook, so go do that. Now obviously you always want to land your bandage tosses on the enemy champions, but in some cases landing it like that on a minion was okay, just because it gets us behind them so we can start activating our Rylai's Crystal Scepter and we can use our ultimate to stun them and all that kind of stuff. Now this is turning out into a big team fight and we're kind of looking to close out the game, so we're pretty much going all in. I'm already half health, but I'm just not worried at all about the Israel turning up, because if you look, the Jarvan is making light work of him. We can bandage toss into the Jarvan ultimate, which is a great thing, a great synergy between Amumu and Jarvan. And basically we're just letting the Vayne tidy up and tanking the tower for her. As you can see, we got very low gain, which, not to brag, but that's exactly what you want to do as a tank, is to get very, very low in each fight, but never die. Unless, if you die, the carry will stay alive. Then you should die for. With that, we were able to destroy the enemy Nexus and win the game. That's how you play jungling Amumu.
Victory!